Ahem. Hello, everybody. Here we are on a middle of the week Wednesday, and things going on. Got some recapping to do. Got some stories to tell. Got some obviously more gambling to do. So before we dive into the gambling, let me recap my memory of the day. This one is going to be for August 5th. Uh, August 5th, this is day 30. So, day 30 of 366. So yesterday I talked about the first convention I went to. Got to meet Renee O'Connor. Uh, at that same convention, got to meet Hudson Leak. Hudson played one of the primary villains on the Xena show, Callisto. Um, she has not done a lot of acting since then. She still makes her rounds at various conventions. Um, she was super friendly to talk to, and got to talk to her for a few minutes and get her autograph. Um, she is shockingly attractive, um, both in person as well as on the show. Um, I realized when I was recalling various memories that I 100% believe that if Hudson Leak and Jason Momoa had been born in slightly different time periods and were able to hook up, they any offspring that they would have formed would have brought peace to the planet and united all of us in harmony. And I'm only partially joking about that because I think that the charisma that that child would have had would have been staggering. So that's my memory, though. That's my memory for August 5th. Day 30 is getting to meet Hudson Leak, getting her autograph, and getting to spend a few minutes talking with her. Um, that's it. Moving on to some gambling now. There's let's see. There is baseball coming up here. I've thrown in a couple of two different lineups. I've thrown in a single entry baseball lineup, and then a lineup for head to head and double up. They're starting in 3 4 minutes, so I think we'll just recap what happened yesterday first. Um, as we reviewed, the earlier, the two earlier NBA matchups that we had did not work out great for us because of the Brooks Lopez switch up, and it was just very hard to fight back from that. We did have some NBA action. Let's see, we had right here. Let's do this one first. We had a 490 person $12 490 person $12 single entry. $10. No, $10. Yeah, $10. $10, $12. I'm not sure. $10. Um, Lineup that we had here, and overall not bad. I mean, You know, Limnick was the big money saver. Everybody was popular with him. I think everybody anticipated that, and it went how everybody hoped. 41%. So if you were one of the 37.8% who did not have him, you were sad. Um, he did well. Nurkic, I think everybody expected a big game from him, and he delivered as well. You know, got the double double, almost had 20 rebounds. Over 54 points. Westbrook was a little soft. McLemore was very happy with that. 17 points coming at 3,100. I was expecting more from Tatum. Jaylen Brown did great here. Zach Collins fine. House was good. So everybody pitched in fairly well. This was good enough for 88th place out of the 490. And obviously the top 121 got paid. So we got our $20 there. Let me verify. That was a $12 term. Okay, so $12, we won 20. So not quite doubling, but still making money. Then our double up and heads up lineup was as follows. Hey. And this was our double up and heads up. Similar to the other lineup, except that we made sure to get Lillard in there. Still went with Olynyk, of course, as our saver, and loved Nurkic. Still went with Westbrook. Very, like I said, very similar line with Westbrook, McLemore, House, Nurkic, Olynyk, Collins. But then we switched out Lillard and Anthony for whoever that was on the other side. I don't remember. But Carmelo was great. 25% owned, and definitely scored. Almost 40 points was real nice, solid here. Top 40. Got paid. It was a $25 double up, so we made $50. We were 8th, I think, overall in this one. But so that was a $50 lineup. We'll take that. This same lineup was also in a small head-to-head. Just one small head-to-head, and we won that as well. So that was another $9, I think. So that was all good. And then let's see. Baseball. Yeah, baseball. Again, couldn't quite pull it off. We were in a night game that was 196 people. Top 43, top 47 got paid, and we finished 53rd. So top 47 got paid. We finished 53rd. That was disappointing. It looked like this. Pretty happy with our pitchers overall. Lynn didn't get the win, but he pitched good. Javier did get the win, pitched okay. We had everybody contribute except Heineman. He didn't get anything for us. That was obviously the difference. So that was. This was a. Let me see. This was a four. I want to say this was a $4, or maybe more. I'm not sure. What was it? This was a. Nope, $12. So that was a $12 that we did not. That was just myself on the money on, and we were in a. a heads up with the slightly different lineup. Um, again, came up short on that one. 121 to 110. That one looked like this. Uh, I had a couple of matched up players. Hendricks matched up. Castro matched up. Arenado. Dahl. Yeah, so those were all combos. He had Lynn, I had Javier. Got a little bit of an advantage there. Then everybody else pitched in on one way or another. Uh, but he just wound up taking it. And then lastly, we had a late NHL tournament going. Right here. And this was a 1,176 person tournament for $10. Top 294. We were 182nd, I think. We were right there for a while. Yeah, we were up there in top 50 or so. Minnesota came back, got some points there, knocked down the goaltender a little bit, got some people some other points. Like I said, I suggested stacking the Carolina line if you were going to stack a line, and that paid off. Aho, Teravanian, Svechnikov, all pretty decent points. And then, went with the second line for Vancouver. That worked out pretty well. Very happy with Horvat. Pearson, not bad. Anytime you can pick up a goal, that's good. Only one shot goal from the defenseman here. Both defensemen kind of let me down on that one. But good enough for the money. Yeah, good enough to get in the money. So overall, yesterday was good. If I look at the entire thing, even the earlier matchups that, let's see, what did we get there? We had 32, 37, 62. 72. And $92 in money out. And we brought in 50, 90, 105. We brought in 114. So a little ahead overall right there. So that's good. So far today, we have got we have an NHL contest going and a NBA contest going. Both with still a lot of players left. Let's see. I've got In the hockey matchup, I had Hedman going early. He got an assist and 2 block shots, but I was overall disappointed with his performance for 5,900. Would like to see a little more from him. We got our goaltender going right now. There, he's doing well. And then we went with a stack on the Penguins' second line tonight, and pretty much same thing with the Oilers. Um, grabbed Schultz just because he's been pretty steady. So we'll see where that goes. We'll see how that winds up. And then we've got an NBA contest going right now. This is a $12 single entry. This one, we have a lot of players still going. So early on, we had Jokic going, 49 points. All right. I was initially leaning towards Embiid, but the value seemed to be a little better on Jokic. Embiid did score a little more points. I don't think it was too much more. Last I checked, he had like 54 with a minute or so left. And Millsap, 21.25. Not bad. Not super thrilled about that. Now we've got SGA and Dort going in this game right here. We'll see. Let's see. It's end of the first. Like to see Dort get some more points. SGA projected for around 35. I'd see a little more from him too. But we'll see. Then I've got Money Saver going for Orlando, then stacked up on Boston. Kemba Walker is out here as well. So I got that going on. Have a couple of different, NBA or Major League Baseball lineups going. Have one in a single entry. Yeah, these are all they've all just started. They're all bottom of the first. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how those go. I pretty much went with a Twins stack. On the one team, I got Polanco, Cruz, Kepler, and Rosario, along with Aries, second baseman, and then threw in Contreras and Belt and Solano, Clevenger and Newcomb as my pitchers. And then in my double up and heads up competition, I went with Clevenger and McCullers going a little later. Again with the same Minnesota stack, but not the second baseman, and instead threw in Nola as my catcher, Belt as my first baseman, Nico Horner in Chicago, and Solano at third base in San Francisco. So we'll see how those all go. And what else? I have a I do have an NBA heads up happening later for the late games. Oh, here's what I'm looking at for golf. Now we talked a little bit about this. I think yesterday because I had already made some bets on golf. So looking to roll that into uh, my lineup as much as possible. Thank you all. Um, so going this way, took Woodland. I'm putting my monies on the sports book on Woodland, so hoping he does well. If he could get someone there in the top 20, top 10, would be awesome. I would love to see him compete for the number one spot. Took Hatton, put money on him as well, looking for him to bounce back and have a good show. My big one was Rom. He golfs apparently he golfs really well in California, which is where this golf course is taking place. This tournament is taking place. He's played in 13 tournaments in California. He's won 3 of them and been in the top 5 in 6 others. Um, so that's 9 out of 13 that he's been in the top 5. So I he hasn't done well in majors, but I like him. Morikawa's been golfing fairly well. I liked him. I liked his price. Mickelson has a history of going strong in majors. Threw him in there for 76, and then got Horschel. So really, there's no major reaches on this one. Yeah, there's no major. I'm going sub 7,000 here. Went with hopefully what is it, more balanced lineup. John Rahm, and if Woodland and Hatton can do what I hope, then we'll see. We'll see what goes. So that's it there. And I think that's everything right now. I think that's all that there is. So let's take a look at tomorrow real quick. Let's take a look tomorrow real quick. Let's see. Looking at tomorrow. Games might start at 4 tomorrow? Looks like the games might start at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Just take a quick look at one of these and see. Who's playing and what some of the prices look like. I have to keep an eye on Westbrook. He's got a bruised hand. Let's take a look here. It's rare that you see 2 guys priced higher than James Harden. I would be very, very hesitant at this point playing anybody from Milwaukee. Um, you know, I don't think they have a lot to play for right now. Uh, they're kind of locked in. And none of their starters played more than 20 minutes yesterday. So I'd be very hesitant to spend up on any of them or even take any of their starters. Um, I like off the top here. I'm liking DeAndre Ayton for Phoenix going against Indiana, who is still without Sabonis. So I'm liking DeAndre Ayton. He's only 7,200. That's pretty good. Um, I'm probably gonna like Anthony Davis for the Lakers going up against Houston. Yeah, Houston's got that small ball thing, and I don't know if they have anybody that can stop Davis if he wants to score. He's at 10,300. If you go with him and DeAndre, let's see, you could definitely go with him and DeAndre Ayton as your combo power forward centers. That's going to give you what 17.5 gone. That's going to leave you with 32.5. Uh, 32.5 for 6 positions. So you'd be looking at 5,400 and some per player. I would say look at. I'm going to be looking at Davis and Ayton and looking to build around that. I might look at Millsap for Denver, coming at 5,300. I kind of like that. Could look at a. I could look at a Lindnick again. Yeah, I mean, going against Milwaukee. I mean, we'll keep an eye on the Butler is still out. Dragic is questionable. And Olenek started in place of Jimmy Butler. I don't see why they wouldn't put him in again after his performance today, which was solid. So that's 4,800. That you could put him in your flexible forward position. So yeah, there's a couple of guys there you can definitely get in under. Yeah. So I'm saying Davis and Ayton. Start building around that. Look to start building around that. Let's see. Hockey tomorrow starts at 2:30. We'll have to wait and see on that. Might just focus on the late games again. Well, they have a three game slate starting at 6:30. That's looking like something I might get interested in. But all right, folks, I think that's it for now. Um, I will, we will be touching base on golf tomorrow. If anybody has questions at any point, hit me up on Twitter. Ask away. Um, and we'll see how everything goes. So have fun, stay safe, keep gambling, and good luck.